Hello, today we're going to show you how to replace diaphragms in a CB350. This also applies to other motorcycles, so pay attention and keep it in mind. The first thing we're going to do is check the alignment of the diaphragm. This is very important in order for it to properly move up and down as the carburetors are working. First, we're going to disassemble the diaphragm assembly. Then, we're going to reassemble it by sliding back into the carburetor body, checking it with a flashlight and making sure that you can see the two eyelets at the top and the alignment tab is in the correct position. Next, we're going to remove the diaphragm from the slide. If you pay attention to the video, it's just a matter of grabbing the diaphragm and the slide and pulling them apart. Now we're going to show you how to measure the distance between the slide and the retention ring. It should be 0.50 millimeter or half a millimeter. Your feeler gauge should slide in there with a little bit of resistance. Now I'm going to show you how to measure the diaphragm for fitment. Not all of the slides are the same. Some are greater in size than others. You can measure around the entire slide, and if you see a gap greater than 0.50 millimeters, you can tap it down with a hammer. If you feel uncomfortable doing this on your own, you can also send this out to the shop or stop by and drop it off and we can do it for you. Now that you have all the dimensions correct, I'm going to show you how to reinstall the diaphragm. This procedure is only for our diaphragms and not for other aftermarket units which might tear. Now I'm going to show you how to install the diaphragm onto the slide. First, you need to lubricate it with some silicone and then determine which is top and which is bottom. The bottom side is the side that has the protruding edge. Now put the slide through the diaphragm. Make sure you get it in between the edge there. With your thumb, you can hold down the diaphragm onto the slide and tug at the other end and let it start creeping into the crevice. As you can see, it's already starting to hold. Keep doing this as you go around and make sure that it's in all the way without giving it too much effort. Otherwise, you might be able to distort it. Now we're going to finalize the installation of the diaphragm. Keep pulling it until it creeps into the crevice where it needs to be. Go around. If you see a spot that's not going in, which happens towards the end, you can take something like a guitar pick as an example and push that down into its location. Please keep in mind it's very important that you strictly push on it and not use a cutting motion because that could damage the diaphragm. Once you get some of it down in there, go ahead and just keep pulling onto the diaphragm into its location. Now that you have the diaphragm seated into the slide, we're going to adjust it. What you need to do is go around and pull on the higher or the top end. Make sure that you keep going around until it's completely even at the top. Now that the diaphragm is going to be leveled out, the next step we're going to take is we're going to reinsert it back into the carburetor body and make sure that the diaphragm and the slide are corresponding to each other as well as the carburetor body. Now we're going to go ahead and insert everything back in, put the alignment tab in its rightful place, and take a small flashlight, so you can see through it much more easily to make sure that the diaphragm is aligning. In this case, as you can see, the ports are not aligning, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull it back out real quick and realign the diaphragm around the slide and get it to its proper corresponding position. At this point, the diaphragm should move around somewhat freely with a little bit of resistance, and of course always make sure it stays even. Reinsert it back into the car body. Take a look with your flashlight. Looks like it's fully aligned, and now all of your other ancillary items can be reassembled. The results should look like this. Both diaphragms are ready for installation. If you have any further questions, you can certainly leave a comment and let us know.